Hey y'all. All right, I just showed you some pots that I had ordered online from Amazon that was hooked to a balsa board, and I also showed you that I was switching out the switch and the plug here. The plug has a little bit better connection to it, and the switch, the three-way switch, was supposed to be a better switch, plus it was brass. But I had some problems with those pots. I ordered them on Amazon and they were pretty cheap. So I ended up pulling those pots out and I went with these here. I can't remember the brand of them. It's been a while. And you have to excuse all my soldering job on here. I'm not a great solderer, and halfway through this mess, I realized I was using the wrong solder. So it got a little bit better. Anyway, so these pots here are a lot better. It wasn't picking up one of my humbuckers on the other one. I was getting static on the other. The knobs just weren't working properly, and so we yanked it out. So these are the new ones I've got here. I've got some extra wire. I've got electrical tape here because I came in and this is actually over shrink wrap. You can see some shrink wrap down here and how I stopped the ends here or whatever so that the wire wasn't showing. So there's several types of wiring. I'll put a picture. There's a standard for Gibson. There's standard or modern way of wiring pots. There's a 60s style and a 50s style. So I was going to do 50s style. I did that once before on this, a little bit higher pitched. I want a little bit lower tones, so I went with the modern way, and that's really just kind of where the capacitors and your positive leads come in and hook up for this. So I went with the modern. The capacitors I have are the 0.022 at 200 volts, 0.022 UF at 200 volts. I went with these. I've seen a lot of reviews. People say go 400 volts, so on and so forth. I did a lot of reviews on this, or read a lot of reviews, read a lot of articles. I ended up going with this because these right here were some of the highest capacitors recommended for humbuckers. And I went with the humbucker style pickups. So a little bit better treble control with these, and a little bit more tone, a better tone all the way across. So they seem to be working great. Now that I resoldered everything, everything's going good. But I just wanted to kind of show you what I ended up with here. If you need to, or if you need to see a schematic exactly, like I said, I'm going to post a picture, but if you'd like to see everything that I did, then I can post a schematic. All you have to do is just message me. Anyway, this is what I ended up with here.